Now that jailbreaks are available for most Kindles running 5.19.6 and below, let's go over common foot guns and common mistakes people make when jailbreaking. First off, do not factory reset. Seriously. A Kindle factory reset does not actually reset it to factory conditions. Do not do it. Ask for help if you're considering it. You need to do various steps beforehand or you will cause serious problems. Again, do not factory reset. Fill your storage before attempting jailbreak. This part's actually optional, mostly because 5.19.4 breaks the Kindle Unified Application Launcher, so older apps that assume that you're using it will be easier to work with. So staying below that would be ideal. Make sure you delete any partial update files on the root of your USB if you see any. The root is just the folder you see when you plug in a Kindle. Make sure to have like 50 megabytes free or something, no more than that. It might update automatically if you have any more, because jailbreaks usually require you to connect to the internet briefly, and this will give a chance for auto update to update your Kindle. And a new update might be shadow dropped at any time to patch the jailbreak. And also, do not attempt to upgrade an older jailbreak, because upgrading a jailbreak is not a thing. A jailbreak enables a Kindle to run third-party apps like co-reader and update blockers. So here's an analogy. If an inmate broke out of jail through a hole in the wall, he already has his freedom. There's no point going back to jail after the guards have fixed the hole, even if there's another another escape route through the well. Similarly, there's no need to jailbreak your Kindle, because you already have your freedom. Unless you want to upgrade your Kindle firmware, but newer firmwares have so many bugs, so yeah. Let's talk about battery drain. Using co-reader should not affect your battery much at all, but using too many plugins and patches might. I recommend you use co-reader without any modifications, so you know what the baseline is. Then you can try some UI plugins, because it's very important for you to know what the baseline battery performance is. If you ever have a libarchive null error, this probably means you try to install co-reader without enough storage. Make sure you free up some space. On some OSs like macOS, you need to empty the trash before things are actually deleted off USB devices. If your Kindle is not detected by USB, you should restart both the computer and the Kindle, and maybe try plugging to different computers first and try again, because sometimes it won't be detected on macOS unless it's connected to Windows first. If your USB gives you a 2000 plus files error, use OpenMTP instead. And if you like this sort of content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.